Howdy and welcome to this 4-part video series on physical fit. So far, we've learned about fit in respect to our mental processes, or cognitive fit, and our emotions, which is known as affective fit. But how do our bodies themselves, our senses, our muscles, and so on, play a role in the ways that we interact with computing technologies? Well, that's where we now turn our attention. To design or evaluate a technology for physical fit, we quite literally have to consider our physical composition and how engagement with those technologies matches the ways in which we are built. As a concept, the foundation of physical fit comes from the field of physiology. Physiology is defined, per Merriam-Webster's dictionary, as the branch of biology that deals with the functions and activities of life or of living matter, such as organs, tissues, or cells, and of the physical and chemical phenomenon involved. And secondly, as the organic processes and phenomenon of an organism or any of its parts or of a particular bodily process. Now, reading this definition, obviously, none of this involves technology. So, how does this connect to information systems? Well, to answer that, let's focus on some key aspects of this definition and emphasize those. We can highlight that physiology covers functions of life or living matter and of physical phenomenon that are involved, and that it covers organic processes and phenomenon of our bodily processes. Now, this is not the entire definition, obviously, but this does capture a physiological perspective. And here, from our dictionary definition, we've really now broken this down into two themes that we can further simplify. That is, how we're built as human organisms and how that build functions, which includes our physical abilities and limitations. Remember, our definition covered organic processes and phenomenon of particular bodily processes. So, in other words, how we're built and how we work. So, physical fit as a physiological perspective directly speaks to these two ideas. And specifically, here, within the context of human-computer interaction, the extent to which technology is in alignment with or is designed in consideration of our physical build as humans and how that physical build works. So, returning to our model of fit, we continue to keep the human at the center of it. And while affective fit considered our emotions and cognitive fit considered our mental processes, physical fit focuses on how we are physically built. Physical fit is the extent to which a technology for a given task, goal, or set thereof reduces physical effort that has to be exerted to achieve goals and to not hurt, harm, or otherwise strain ourselves in doing so. In other words, it considers our physical well-being in addition to how fast or efficiently our bodies can physically respond to and perform tasks successfully. And yes, physical fit even includes our sensory organs, that is, our built-in tools for translating experience into perception. And with our consideration of the physical aspects of people, physical fit includes, but is not limited to, hardware, that is, matching devices to work or tasks. It considers input in respect to speed and precision, but also what happens to our bodies when tasks call for frequent and routine input. It also covers output devices and how we engage with those. It considers matching hardware and user interfaces for input and output for individuals that are in all sorts of different contextual situations and the attributes of those individuals, such as those who are elderly, children, or maybe folks with color blindness, vision, or hearing impairments, or really any other type of physical disability or limitation. Physical fit even covers matching devices to where we physically use them, being mindful of factors like background noise and what the climate is, what the climate of the room or environment where we're using our given tool for a particular task. And these are all factors that impact how our bodies function, and therefore we must consider in technology design and evaluation these same factors because, as noted earlier, physical fit focuses on maximizing our abilities, minimizing the impacts of limitations, and generally, the more any physical effort or discomfort is reduced by a device, the more physical fit it is said to exhibit. We'll dive deeper into these points in parts 2 and 3 of this series, so thanks for watching and stay tuned.